Got the Yeezy pods on. Gotta have the Yeezy pods for the Jesse Lee boss battle that's about to happen. Jesse Lee troll boss battle. Maybe it won't be a boss battle. Maybe we'll get along. We'll see here. But you gotta be prepared for worst. For the worst. When it comes to the notorious Jesse Lee Peterson here. I gotta be careful. Let's see how this goes. Been on hold for an hour and 45 minutes. I'd better be the next caller.
If a man let a woman beat him, you know you made her.
Let me take a call while they're coming in. Keaton is out of Arizona. Keaton, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning, sir.
I had spoken to you very briefly a couple of days ago, but there was a little miscommunication, so we put the kibosh on it. I think I have a good question for you now.
Okay.
So what are your thoughts on pantheism? And have you even heard of pantheism?
I have not.
Okay, so from the pantheist perspective, God could be said to be simply everything that exists. Do you have a problem with this?
They say that God is what now? Everything that exists?
Yes. So from this perspective, God can be 100% proven to exist because God is simply everything that exists.
I don't know what they mean by that, so I can't really. You know what they mean by that, Hake? You ever heard that?
I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it.
I'm just not. Oh, I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Or what it means.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it, Keaton, so I can't. I don't know what they mean by that. Are you a pantheism?
I would say so, yes, because it seems, let's see if you agree with this, it seems that the first thing we have to establish if we're debating God's existence, what definition of God are we talking about? Because there's so many different ones, right?
Right, but you're not supposed to debate God's existence.
Well, I agree. I believe that I can prove God exists 100%.
But you can't prove it. And you're not supposed to try to prove it.
From this perspective, if you say God is everything that exists, isn't it self-evident at that point?
No.
So if we say a shoe is this thing you put on your foot, and then we say that is a shoe.
Right, but the shoe wouldn't be everything.
No, we're just talking about this definitional argument where we're saying this is the definition.
Right. But you should never try to prove God's existence. And because God only appears to those who want to see him and want to know him. And most human beings don't want to know God. They love evil, and so they don't want to know God. So why waste your time trying to prove anything to them?
So I'm not super familiar with your full beliefs on God. I heard your discussion of this, what is it, the silent prayer?
That's when you surrender to God by letting go, surrender completely.
So your version of God, what is this prayer?
go to rebuildingtheman.com/prayer and check it out and let me know what you think about it. I think once you see it and do it, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm sure that your fan base is probably already aware. So maybe it would be best to just keep explaining it like that.
Yeah, let me know. I got to take a break. Thank you, Keaton. Back in a moment, folks. Back in a
You
moment.
just hung up on me. I didn't get to mention Redbar. I didn't get to. That is a shame. I wanted to bring back that Redbar, call it back. But I think he couldn't handle the smoke there. He knew what he was dealing with. And didn't want to continue the call. That's a shame. That's a shame. At least I have it on video here that he did hang up. But it was important for me to talk to him, at least try to talk to him, because he is one of the important, funny agitators of our time. So, had to give it a shot, but that's how it went. You saw it here on Cult Meeting Podcast.